a story using Scratch. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to create, so click on that. It's going to be creating your project for you. So the great thing about Scratch is it actually has tutorials. So if we go back, you can go, oh, I want to create a story. I'm going to click on this one. It has like a little video you can play that runs you through everything for Scratch. Like a tutorial on what to do, like where you put everything, that kind of thing, which is really fantastic for beginners. Then you can progress and it gives you like a step-by-step guide of what you're going to do, how you add characters, that kind of thing. So as this is my first time using it, I've actually previously watched this video, so I'm going to get started on how to create a story. So it says, first of all, to add a background. So we go backgrounds. For mine, I'm thinking something under the sea, so I'm going to go towards the underwater one. So I click on that. That's going to be my background. Then you press the green arrow, so it progresses. You're going to add a character. So you go down here, click a character, search for a sprite, it's called. Since it's under the water, I'm thinking something that can live down there, so maybe a crab. So I'm going to click on the crab. Awesome. And I can click and drag and move it to where I want it to be. I might delete that little sprite because I don't think the cat can really, work with my underwater theme. Progressing on, what other underwater animals are there for us to choose from? Might go with a mermaid. How great. Okay, so there's my mermaid. So I've added my characters. The next step is to say something. So you're going to go to events. You're going to click on when clicked, so it should have a green flag in the middle. And then you go to looks. So you might say hello for 2 seconds. So just to run you through the code on the side, when we're coding, we're going to have multiple options. For instance, you can move an object 10 steps, a whole different range of things you can do for motion in the blue. Then looks. This can include saying something, switching costumes, changing sides, changing colors, different font layers, backdrops, that kind of thing. The pink is sound. So if you want to play a certain sound that you've recorded or that you've heard, you can add that in there. Events. This could be when some key is pressed, something will happen, or when the sprite is clicked. So if I click on the mermaid, it may like move to the sides or jiggle around. So all the different events it can do. Controls. These are just like key things you might need. So wait until, for instance, the crab moves or something like that. So it's more of a control of what's happening in your story or in your Scratch, whatever you choose to do for your Scratch. Then you go into sensing. So color is touching, touching that touching that mouse pointer can move something, that kind of thing. Operations is more like additional functions and stuff you want to add in. So if you want to go pick a random 1 to 10 number for maybe a game that you've created. Then you go into variables. And so those are just extra things you can add in, like show variable ... and set my variable to 1, that kind of thing. And you have a block, so you can make your blocks. Awesome. You have the costumes tab, where if we just move that, you can change the costume. So you could fill it in as more of a green. If you can fill it in as more of a green. I think green would look better, but I'm leaning towards the pink. I think the pink would look nicer. So you might choose it to go backward or forward, changing the colorings, that kind of thing, erasing things, different movements. How do you want it to look? I'm liking that one. I think it looks really nice, really welcoming. So I'm going to go pink for this one. Oops, I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on that, click on the tail, then I'm going to change it to the color pink. Awesome. And I can also choose the outline. I can be like, oh, I don't want it to be blue. Maybe more of a red color would do. So it's in red, but that's a little bit hard to see, right? So I'm going to move it back to maybe a bluey color. Awesome. There we go, convert to bitmap, and then it's up there on the screen. And also I have sounds here. So you can record a sound, ocean wave, jumping that in, fade out faster, that kind of thing. So it's fantastic. You can do coding, you can change the characters or the sprites as it says. And you can also alter the sound. So you could create like a beach ocean wave sound, which is really tie into your creation and really add that extra element. So for this one, when clicked, she'll say hello. So I press the green button. There we go. She said hello for 2 seconds. What else are we going to do? You can add another character. How good. So I've added this character. I've actually already jumped that step. So I'm going to add that crab in. And I might do a flip direction as I just showed you with all the characters. Oh, awesome. So you can go like this, go into costumes, and you can actually flip them around. So you can flip it in all different directions that you want, which is really cool. Yep, so if you want its claws to be closed, if you want its claws to be open, I think that's so fantastic. I'm going to stick with how it looks, but you can also have a conversation between them. So I might go events, click on that. When clicked, I might be like, welcome to my underwater world. And I might want to do that for 5 seconds. But the key thing is if you're having a conversation, you have to have a pause or like a time in between. So I'm going to go control, and I might do, just to go back a little step. When you go in control, you click and you drag in and you can code it. So when clicked, you have an order. So those snap together and those snap together. They just click into place. It's super easy. So I'm going to do, wait 2 seconds. You can add another backdrop, but I'm happy with mine, so I'm going to keep mine. You can also switch the backdrops for different scenes. So for instance, if you did choose to do another background, maybe like a different section of the underwater area, so that's a different one. So they're different stages, which is really awesome. And so for this one, if you go when clicked, so click and drag when clicked in, might go purple, switch background to underwater 2. So I've got all those different backgrounds. So that's underwater 2. I'm going to click that one. And then I'm going to go wait maybe 3 seconds. And then I'm going to switch back to my first one. So you're going to hide a character, which is really easy to do. So we go hello, click, welcome to my underwater world, shifts to a different one. Yeah? And so you can do when backdrop switches to mountain, a person could hide. So you might go like this, when backdrop switches to underwater 1, I'm going to just number that. Cool, that's so good. So I might go play, hello, welcome to my underwater world, and that's what's going on there. You can also show a character by doing that, and then there's more things to try. So you can record a sound, you can create animations that talk, that kind of thing. So for this one, might even do some more events. So the background switches to that one. I might do... The main thing about this is that you're just playing around, you're having lots of fun, so enable your students to have that time to really just sit and be like, oh, okay, what am I going to do next? And trial and error is so important. So I could be like, oh, I'm not really liking that, I'm going to put it back in, not a fan, I'm going to try something different. It's really important to be able to have that, so you can give your students that time to really play around and get used to it. So I might even do... hello, and then I might do, sorry, I'm still thinking of what I should do. Show me your world. So let's see, we should place that to play. So hello, welcome to Underworld, show me your world. So for this one, as it's a bit of a lag in between, I might be like 4 seconds. And if I go back to the crab, wait 2 seconds, say that. So let's try that again. So hello, welcome to my daughter world, show me your world. Still a little bit of time in between, so I'm thinking of maybe making that maybe 10 seconds. Let's see how that goes. Hello, welcome to my daughter world, show me your world. There we go. So that's really awesome. We've created a great sequence, which I'm a fan of. We might include some motion sounds, which is really nice. So we might go sound, play sound, ocean wave until done. So let's try this. Hello, welcome to my daughter world, show me your world. Doesn't seem to have worked, but that's okay. We'll give it another go. That's the main thing. So when clicked, that will go. So let's give it a go now. There we go. Hello, welcome to my daughter world, show me your world. And then we've showed them, he's showed them his world, which is really awesome. So we got backdrop 3 there. Nice. And you can also show it so they can be either hidden or they can be shown. So if you go crab, I might be like, oh, I don't want him to be seen, and then I'll hide him, and then I can show him again. So you're just like deciding what you want him to look like and everything like that. So that's really awesome. So if you're creating a world or a narrative, you could be like, this would be the opening scene. We have the ocean playing, you'd be like, hello, welcome to my little world, and then they show them their world. So it's really fantastic if you're into narrative writing, learning about underwater worlds, that kind of thing. It ties into science, literacy. So it's really fantastic. English, science, any other cross-curriculum subjects, really great for students to use. Get creative, use coding, get amongst it. Definitely recommend.